now the program where they give you the use where they happen all about the country.
Inside we use, we go take you text, Facebook and WhatsApp message. You complain where you will send as letter to the producer. We they announce about team them working loss and plenty more.
We are there all about the country. But you self can help for being the use that you area.
We use the original program where they give you updates.
Where use? You get use?
Yes, I got use.
Where you get use? Yes, family, I get use. Well, I want to welcome you to the program where you use the program where the information come to you. I'm not saying you're also outside this country, you want to take part in the only way for do them. Now, for looking at the screen, the number where you see, just use them for text and it will be part of the program. Well, it will be your voice, my voice. Inside the program today, we'll bring on one alleged child abuse where left one 16-year-old Bobo, born serious one. And then we get one alleged tramadol seller where they right now a police hand. Well, this now by courtesy of the model school administration. The both victims, remember them, one memorial service. And then we'll bring an update on the Lumley violence. Then ASP Samuel Sayo Conte will talk on the recent police regulation and the public notice where they pull. This and more plus other things that will bring to inside the program we use. Mina that must say. Well, we go take a break and join with sponsors.
Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, a leading financial services provider, delivering value to all stakeholders.
Now we back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Now we back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Salon Commercial Bank. Now the People's Bank.
The People's Bank.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Salon Commercial Bank. Delivering value.
Delivering value.
We dey drive customer success.
For sure.
Insist on excellence. Integrity and commitment. Now that we stand for. Creating a climate of openness and trust. Personal values. Count on us.
You can count on us.
Team ethic. For sure. Count on us. Now we back. Now you back. Now we back. Salon Commercial Bank.
Delivering value.
Fode.
Yes, Papa.
But Dia send something for we. Nothing other than house for it.
Okay.
Airtel money now na Orange money. Dial #144# for use Orange money. Send money, cash money, pay your own bill with Orange money and be part of over 15 lucky customers and agents them for win 1 million news every week for the next 10 weeks. This na the way for Tell Unakushe.
It's all about what matters to you. Orange.
Well, that's how we go begin. One being at this alleged child abuse. We have one 16-year-old Bobo, a born serious one. Well, we'll join with Maya Masuma for this story.
Michael Cissé.
Send me for go buy tramadol. Yes, Monday now I go for go buy the tramadol. They send me. I go and know me do man tell me say tramadol London. Now I go for come to a counselor. Waka tell her and I go for another side, go buy for himself. We can now and make her own for beat. They beat me, it take the eat away, they take for boil water. They put it on my body, they take the other side, turn up on me. They take the body, wrap on my side, and my neck. They go for turn my neck, self and I do. And they do that, where don't beat me though. They got for taking phone, put a record. They say, let me talk, say, not thief, I go thief. Don't make them do me so. So let me talk, say, I thief cream, I thief phone, I thief money. And then he tell me, say, like, we don't tell me for do talk like that. And I time, get for time, yan. The time I go to me to my grandpa. They go to me, they talk, say, how will they not kill me, I make.
I'm nice to see. I'm picking 13 years. Me, I want like I feel pain, so we didn't say feel the pinch or the picking the feel. The government take a light with it.
You ever see the Baba they do am?
I know you see them.
And whose police where they deal with the case?
Congo Cross Police Station.
Congo Cross Police Station. 3 people there.
And 3 in a cell.
Okay. So now, how are the Baba in condition now?
Baba in condition of fine because even yesterday they been able to sleep all nights.
Alright, one for being on this sort of one alleged tramadol seller will write down a police and well, listened by courtesy of Model School Administration. We'll go join Wion Ibrahim Alim Conte.
Well, Mina ASP Assistant Superintendent of Police, Ibrahim Lawson. Well, yesterday we got an information from the principal of the junior secondary school, Madam Juliet Hager, na Model Secondary School. One certain man, they make the bobo, they sell some half drugs and give the bobo them. Most time, school like Academy, Model, Rokel, and 4 schools there. So the bobo when they take this stuff, as there is more music, then they dance there, school come out. So the teachers themselves become fed up on their issue. So one of the teachers, when Mr. Levy, they say for Pioneer, they call immediately Ugodi. But since na strategic movement, we decide to get a plan on it.
What are this kind of?
Well, this drug, na tramadol, at 250 milligrams. Keshauta. When you get hold of an eye, call me. Say you don't apprehend the man. I'm sorry,
Police say they catch you to do away with tramadol. I became family. How this be?
Well, this morning we went to the camp. There, Timbo, super hard. As I come, we the main papers. So the can't turn as I turn on. So you cannot be. We might be inside. Then we still be there. But now we dey begin. Now there are the first spread. As I turn on, not to say, just see can. Listen and man, you get me. Not at all. Or at least in the company, you go in a man, a company idea. Almost a limit. You see?
Okay. Then they allege say they sell tramadol to the school picking. According to the police, we are just doing interview.
And in our own words, come don't come. Me no dey set on give school picking. It's as I say bad sabab. Because me turn me back to I dey prudent here. You get me? See? Somebody can be me who go to, but I'm not on watch. I see you can now, just come with me then.
You talk to Mr. Francis Bilebi, Assistant Teacher, Government Model Secondary School. Within our school year, 9 intelligence reach we that a particular guy there by we fenced Naya, they sell tramadol, give with school picking them. This particular boy, he come with this report. He says he's seeing company students them from Model, then they buy tablets to this man. At that point there, he tell me say, Mr. Levy, if even you want for prove him, you go give me money, make I go buy the tramadol.
So you been getting money?
Yes, I've been getting for reports and to the head of the department. We been get for arrange, we get money, he go buy the tramadol. A brilliant camp. 3 tablets. So it been there now we hand, now we on custody until the principal alerts the police. This morning the police then can make this arrest.
Well, I think so. We're going to be very serious with this tramadol issue, and especially somebody don't be going near the school too much now for Shalangi. So, which means I don't think he really know what he did after. Anyway, one for bringing on this Ebola victim. When a member say Ebola victim for member, let me get one memorial service. Well, William Wise send this report for we.
May 2014, the World Health Organization, when a WHO, be say Salone, na one part of the country we don't get Ebola. For sake of this, plenty man, woman, pikin themselves, be die by the sick here. Today, Wednesday 7 November 2018, Freetown City Council, the Ministry for Local Government and Rural Development, and them partner them, be done member them people will be die by the sick here, na the graveside Kintom Cemetery, na Freetown. Inside in your talk, the person waiting up before for Concern Worldwide and Salone, Safi Gan Haswin, say Concern Worldwide, now one part of the organization we sorry for people them will be die, and same way so say they work tranga one with the Western Rural District burial team for make people then go get chance for go identify them person them will be die by this Ebola. And same way so say then go continue for monitor the grave them all about now the country. Where in the talk, the president for the Ebola Survival Association at Salone, Yusuf Kaba say, from term WHO, we don't say Salone don't free from this Ebola sickness here in the country. 60 people them, we include Pekin, Mama, and some man themselves, we don't die for sake of this sickness here. But say the government inside President Bio in your agenda, they look now inside the Ebola Survival Association, small. For sake of this, it tell them plenty thank you. Say the only way where they go make this Ebola no go come back to the country, now where the Ministry for Well Body, Tinap Tranga one, and then partner them for make sure say they monitor the country in well body sector. Where they talk, the mayor for the Freetown, Yvonne Akisoya, say today, na day where them for member and reflect all the people them will be don't die inside the Ebola sickness. For sake of this, he say malaria self. Now one part of the sickness the way they kill plenty people them na the country. They call on everybody for make them put hands together and make sure say the country Salone then clean them to the dots for make Ebola no go come back na the country. The Deputy Minister for Local Government and Rural Development, Semoiso, and the Deputy Minister for Minister of Social Welfare, Gender and Children Affairs, the city imam and the city chaplain self be talk and give them own commitment for sake of the way and manner how they celebrate this day.
Well, plenty thank you to William Wise as he puts his reportage together. Well, now remember that long plaba we've been there between the mosque and the fuel station will bring Bos and Lumley. The Chief Superintendent of Police, Lumley Division, and with Mustafa Kamara, he talked to William SLBC, George Lewis, and Jorian Dumbuya, but how the situation is now.
My name is Andrew Mustafa Kamara, Chief Superintendent of Police and the local unit commander, Lumley Division. Well, Monday, net around 21:30 hours, 9:30, we received a call that a group of people allegedly with command at the mosque area come at the police filling station, the Leonco filling station. According to that information, and sandstone, and they also move beyond that, set fire at the filling station. So based on that information, we go for muster personnel quickly, we go there.
Okay.
And when we arrived there, we see the station in flames. So we deploy personnel quickly for surround the place, for make sure that we protect whatever they within and around. Inform the regional commander, and we also quickly informed fire force and the fire engines from Aberdeen camp. They help for put out the fire. We get deployments within and around for assure the people there, because we don't want to let person say, hey, wait, this don't happen now, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that. But with the presence of the police, I believe say people that will go about their normal activities. And
so happy another lovely police division. Well, when I remember say this BNTM, the police been pulled one public notice. They talk about how some things are not happening inside this festive season. Well, ASP Samuel Sayo Conte been talk about that to Lucian Ganda.
Of course, me, Assistant Superintendent of Police Samuel Sayo Conte, the Deputy Head of Media.
Why don't you just take me through the press release in a concise manner where everybody go understand what you really mean?
We pull this press release in the interest of everybody, for let everybody know say security, peace, safety, na the police concern. So I make we pull this press release, but that don't mean say people enough for enjoy themselves during the festive season. We make them very clear say if you want to do your ladida, you want to do your carnival, do your right to the Inspector General of Police. We concern na the one the way they block major streets, then big street put speakers, then a street where they obstruct the free flow of traffic. So if we say SFC say, but this na corner way, I mean the one do you know go obstruct traffic flow. I mean, then can do harm, then right to we self can call the person that we intend for do that program there. We sit down na police headquarters, we see say but this na sideway, if then do anaya, you know go obstruct the free flow of traffic, we go understand. But waiting with the against, let me make them very clear that the lawlessness.
All right, what about the 11 o'clock for let them close? Because some people then in business them, they can float them 1, 2. But when I don't can limit them to 11 o'clock, you don't think say this going to bring trouble and they get for pay tax?
Very good question, Lucian. Of course, we self realize say December na the season or na the month where business people, including the one day where they do them saloon business, then they make money. We get what to call the reasonable approach for CC. If this saloon is so quiet, you understand, it is doing business very quietly, only the caution that if we get a reasonable ground for belief, say, that particular body, because the saloon bar, people in the misunderstood and say, nah, the one the way they make ear, I mean, now the name, Baz Saloon, that's what they call it. So the one the way they do the ear dressing, we not so the press on them say, now they want them.
But you also get some bars them when are responsible people them.
Yes. Inside it. Now that's what they say. The responsible people them way they run the business, they want themselves where they go enjoy themselves there. If you don't pass 11, everything calm, quiet, and they enjoy themselves quiet, we no go, say we go.
But no, junior police then go there for go harass people and say that the law. And then begin to, you know, pull money in their hand.
Very good question. And I make with the inform and educate them, say, we forget what to call an outreach where we go around all the stations there and inform them, say, this, yes, now that we don't pull the public notice, but we self want for let people enjoy the festive season in a very peaceful way. Let them not say our police can't stop their enjoyment.
ASP Samuel Sayo Conte will talk to Lucian Ganda. Now, the Minister for Water Resources, Dr. Jonathan Tengbe, don't explain to Wales, but the conference where he attended Egypt and Gabon, where they center more on capacity building, future collaboration, and water supply. Well, we join Yvette on this.
My name is Dr. Dr. Jonathan Tengbe, Minister of Water Resources. This conference now for ministers for water in the Islamic countries, particularly Saloon Dede and other Islamic states. So now the Egyptian embassy will be invited we and the Egyptian government and the host and Egypt. Well, before I go, I will get a bilateral discussion with the Minister of Water Resources and Irrigation in Egypt, and he was very welcoming, able for discuss my own challenges, particularly because then say get challenges, but then we don't be around for a long time, and the water problems, and we don't try for solve them, and but we have more challenges than them. So he listened to we, and he promised he will able for help we in terms of helping us in capacity building. We will therefore definitely write to the Egyptian embassy through the Foreign Affairs Ministry, and also I'll be able to get meeting with the Islamic Development Bank during the conference. They already denied and they got some projects in that, but then we say if the projects then we will get them viable, then we're able to give additional support and funding for let we improve water supply in the country. Well, the AMCAO meeting, another meeting will take place in Gabon, also this past week, where I did now for all African ministers for water, who are responsible for water. So we go there, we had a lot of discussion, bilateral meetings with different countries, and obviously we get with conference, we able for do elections of officials will lead the conference or future for the next 2 years. And Salom happened for be one of a member of the governing council. We now for represent West Africa. So we get 5 branches: West Africa, North Africa, East Africa.
So what does this actually mean for Salom?
Well, what this actually means is that Salom gets more potential now for network with other countries, learn from which other countries that they do. For example, study tours. We be able to organize study tours to any country, any of those countries like Uganda, South Africa, or Senegal. You know, we then set them more advanced. You know, in fact, I will get also a discussion with the Senegalese delegation. Then brief me about what they do, and then plans for host in 2020. They want to host the. Or 2020, I think they want to host the African World Water Conference. World Water Conference. So now they want to do. So then brief me. They said they asked for let we work together towards that.
That's the Minister for Water Resources, Dr. Jonathan Tengbe. The Deputy Minister for Fisheries and Marine Resources, Ibrahim Toure, don't tell what you say. The ministry they work towards for against the landing site where they jetty them together with the World Bank and other partners. Well, we explain more to Yvette Cool-Smith in this interview.
This situation where the coastal communities, them Sierra Leone, most of them not get jetty. That's something that this new government don't inherit, and in fact we work on them very well for make sure say we get the right jetty them for them. We know say the communities them, if you go there, the conditions them at the landing site is so bad off, the sanitary conditions so bad off, and if we talk about for improve on we quality and sanitary condition of we fish and fisheries product, and if they also they think about trying for kind of accredit we quality standards to the EU for local export fish. You know, we get for start from that base, make sure say we really start from the drawing board and make and build, you know, jetties them we would help with better sanitary conditions and water sanitations and so on and so forth for them. So this program here, the new direction, they take that on board. We try for identify key landing sites then for now, where would they try to work with? We're there in consultations with the World Bank, where they try to provide funds under the regional, the West Africa Regional Fisheries Program. Where Sierra Leone a member of that program there, for make we able to develop, the business, the fishing business, the good governance, na the West Africa. So one of the components then of that project they now for help the communities then.
So how are we able for help them fishermen there, because you understand say beaucoup fishermen they not really get couple, then they suffer with their family there.
We know say about 70 to 80% of the fish where we eat na Salone, na then the Brancam. We know that very well. We know say in terms of employment also, the sector they provide that. We know them conditions them where then they live presently. We know say people them, most of the fishermen them then they in constant debt. We know that. So what in this government they try to do under them program then they who they work with development partners then, would they try to make we bring in proper management system for them, and then also try to empower the fishermen them and the women them with some microcredit facilities, wherein they will get some credit facilities, where these credit facilities will go for put on through microcredit institutions them, where they will able to service the credits then they properly. It could be.
All right, that's now Ibrahim Toure, we're now the Deputy Minister for Marine Resources. So one for bringing at this. They go to this one. One man taking himself for go sensitize in community on free quality education. So we will join Samuel Abiose Stanley.
My name is Mohamed Bangua, national supporter of Sierra Leone. Well, I feel say this education, sensitization important because I get to understand say people don't they forget about the education. So I take up the responsibility for what they go in the communities then, for what they go and sensitize people let everybody know say this initiative, we go transform Sierra Leone, an initiative where we all for all to one. So I take up the responsibility as a patriotic Sierra Leonean for go na the communities them, go and preach the message, sensitize people let everybody know say this free education, sensitization, where are they do, we all for all this initiative as to one.
One over the senior junction and community will say this they go don't pay and they don't get money making it talk so.
Well, as I speak to you, me as a patriotic Sierra Leonean, I take up this responsibility because I buy the idea of the free quality education, and I believe say me as Salomon and I need for contribute to my country in development. So I don't get any support from anybody, but me within myself, I believe say I forgive me own sacrifice. Go and preach the message, community to community. Let people know say this initiative, now initiative will go transform Salone for we picking them, let them live a brighter future. So now I take up this particular responsibility on my own.
Alright, okay. Well, one for bringing at this, Miss Sierra Leone 2018, don't left for go attend the Miss World contest. Well, before he left, he talked to Lucian Kanda.
Sierra, talk Miss Sierra Leone 2018. I don't do all the necessary preparations there as I left today. Time not again, so I will make sure I don't put everything in place from day one with Miss Sierra Leone Limited, with their help, obviously.
All right, so tell Sierra Leone people what you expect from them as you they go stand for represent this country in the world.
Well, I expected and give me the maximum support considering that not to miss self I go for go represent Salone as the face of Salone. Because once at Tinap, then go for the watch me, and I saw them go judge how salon man turn, how salon day, because me not the face of salon. So I expect a maximum support by downloading an app where they call Mobster. It ain't any app store where they can just sign up na Mobster, search for me full name Sarah Laura Tucker, follow me, like me pictures, and make beautiful comments. Now so Miss World go no say in Conti, not to everybody get able to afford for cam or make cam na Sanya, but then they na in Conti and their heart and mind and everything they with Sarah Laura Tucker.
Okay, we serve the join as we use team for wish you well.
Thank you very much, Madam Lucia.
All right.
Miss Salon 2018, they go for Miss World. One for bringing on this, the FAO don't boost the Ministry for Lands with office equipment them. We on Dominic JJ Tucker get more.
Strengthen our partnership and to make sure that your ministry operates in a very efficient way. Thank you for that.
Me and the Minister of Lands, Housing and Environment, Dr. Dennis M. Sandy, service support items from the Country Director of the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, Madam Tipo, who is seated on my right-hand side. And today, he bring 6 laptops, 5 printers, and several other stationery items in support of the operations of the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Environment, but more especially in support of the National Land Policy Secretariat will be established, by extension again the operations of the ministry. So today really I'm really a very happy minister. Happy in the sense that I always tell people and say, with the kind of heart where you get for this country, that people will come around you for push you towards the destination of the new direction. And that destination day, an improvement in the welfare of Australians, and of course changing the face of government for the good of this country. So today we don't get items we are so proud of. And of course on behalf of the ministry, I don't tell and say the relationship between the ministry and FAO will continue for move from height to height. And of course I don't assure them again about the cooperation of new ministry at all times.
All right, that the Minister for Lands and the Environment, Dr. Dennis Sandy, will talk about the equipments them, the office equipments them, we they receive from FAO. Well, they go for a short break. We'll come back. We'll continue with the program. All right, okay. Well, before we move and take some waiting and call, we just want to remind you now, say the SABC Carnival will come on the 1st of December. So one for let know. In fact, one for let see send ourselves for let know say the carnival lay on because now by this way we're not gonna say we don't already tiki one for us. Send us send them.
Now then they rush us. One day with the jeep and the sports car. Now then they rush us.
I say for Saturday Christmas Glady Popper, the Salon Broadcasting Corporation, what are the number 1 station a salon they come up with? Now then they rush and carnival.
Now then they rush us.
SLBC compound, Saturday, December 1, ticket at 20,000 Leon, and the carnival go begin 7 o'clock even time, Sote Subri.
And inside this year carnival, we go get big artists elect, Akman.
Say for better or for worse, still there to us, but they be love, say not me and you.
LXG.
I don't wanna know the dog with me, I'm with you, as long as you give me a thing to do.
Dallas B.
We're in this party, wine go low, show your clean panty.
Nasa you.
You know say I go die for you.
And Boku other one them, we're going for entertain you now. Say forget to get super I am the first send man go down.
Yeah, we just send them go down.
I tell you and raffle go safe go there where you go win big prize there where you have to go call.
That's not done. No. You go see sober broadcaster them na SLBC, especially the morning coffee team. One of the #1 program na Salon.
So now for Kana SLBC compound Saturday December 1 and witness one of the best carnival for start the December glady proper 7 o'clock sharp for just 20,000 euros no more. I tell you, and the Earthquake Multimedia House go the pump the music. It's going to be sweet,
hot,
and jumpy.
Because it's your voice, my voice.
But SLBC compound go do, we go catch you.
Yes, December 1, they come, you go see the team. In fact, if you want to see the morning coffee team, you go meet them now. And even, of course, the Wayne's team, you go meet them now. So make sure, say, you attend the carnival because it go find, make you come and you see plenty of things that we go enjoy. Well, quickly, one for take some text message the way we don't receive this now from Ibrahim Alim Conte. They say, well, it's rather unfortunate what happened alongly. They say, let we learn for the engage and instead of they try for destroy things them, so let we maintain peace and respect the rule of law for Mystic na Doazak. They say, all Salon every day with the child abuse. Say this that call for concern. So the law forbid them but where so Tranga one from Ahmed Mansaye na bad guy. They said and most say this tramadol business don't they go out of hand at the country. They say that this make we picking and the Puel Ministry of Health for ban tramadol fail from concerned citizen. They say we used to say it always stem for the Salon police and the military they conduct a joint security patrol across the country for limit the high crime rate, more especially na net, and say we so for conducting on the spot check broad daylight from Hansets Bangura na Somala town. This was we used to say tramadol, say that one of the contributing factor of the increase of lawlessness and indiscipline. Now this with Mama Salon. Ministry of Health and Sanitation for ban illegal tramadol. They say make the soul of the Ebola victim they rest in peace, perfect peace. From Samuel and Akolia, 11 Mill Street off back of Eastern Police. They say we used to say una good evening. They say then guy they say we beat that small bobo. They say they need for teach them lesson because na wickedness nine the Nipan from Aja B Kama na Aberdeen. They say we used to say we the plead for the Freetown City Council for let them come, of course, and clear them huge pile of dirty in the Dwaza community. They say since we don't dirty the parking after the cleaning, they say na so dirty the no more with the sea. We not safe for Mystic na Dwazak. They say bravo to FAO for we una the support the Ministry of Land with office equipments them for Pastor Moses Nalunge. They say kudos to the Wayus team for a good work for Madam Teresa na King Tom. Alright, we have for being on this tidbit quickly. This comes out from the Hartford Oil Gas Association HOGA. The Hartford Oil Gas Association Freetown branch, well, they announced say they don't postpone the fundraising carnival where they been scheduled for Friday, November 9, 2018 at the FSSG School Hall because of some kind reason. But they say they will go for find other dates where they will let the public know. As always, they be all the tickets with them in on sale to the Patreon they where they sold like and all the one that we can back to them, say we have for still keep them because it's still valid. They say then fill them for the change and they say they're sorry because of this. And they say man have been all ready for go boogie, but they say let not cool down because they want plan more for now. They say they tell una thank you for this understanding. Signed Hartford Oil Gas Association Freetown branch. All right, now we continue with the program. We want to go to Health Corner. We want to bring on this man. This man gets serious liver problem. Samuel Ainakolia. Samuel Abiose Stanley. We talk to him.
Well, because of I don't mean myself, I don't get nothing again. I can't cry for help. Let government help me.
What's the happen with you?
Well, they say na liver. They say na the liver. I get the problem.
For most time this thing happen to you, almost for most year.
2018. Now 7 months now. I don't go Masanka, I don't go na Magurka, I don't come back Makeni. I don't see no way.
Since you know I want to help you, I go help you. Say I go contact you. Say you did if you get phone. How the person will get you now?
Well, now the money I not get for buy phone. Because if I get money for buy phone, I like this like where I get them. So that connection will go on. For like able get connection with the SLBS, the government people, let them fair way for help me.
Okay. So who say you did? Who say you come out? Who say you did not presently? You don't come alone. So who say you did not presently?
Well, I just catch to my friend Kalbato, but it's not a limit. So today or tomorrow, the person will get a room, he come. I can firm back away. But if the government, I guess I don't say it, think will go on.
All right, well, we hope say somebody who can to that young man in aid. I hope say people will help her because not in condition now they really they suffer. Bele almost done big now, so he need help. One for being on this, the National Federation of Farmers. Sorry, the National Federation of Farmers. Them of Salone, they go work at the farm of the paramount chief, Honorable by Sheba Bere III, for future support and make them join on together. Well, we explain more to Sally Sise.
Babu, Mina, the National Coordinator and Policy Analyst at the National Federation of Farmers of Sierra Leone. Vision of we traditional leaders, and that vision with the traditional leaders, then they put her into practice and they become a reality. Now in the PC, now Kafu Blondo demonstrate. And not only demonstrate, they don't make them real for made the nation within its own environment, for making able engage the youth, for making them see the need, why therefore engage in agriculture. Akanya, now one of the strategies then where the National Federation of Farmers of Sierra Leone don't undertake for me to complement the effort of government in terms of assured food security. In this line, the Federation now don't take up for really come for identify the true practical farmers. Are they here today on this basis? Are they here today for identify who that really now the true farmers them and they really engage in farming? As you see, it's about over 100 acres of rice farm. We don't run manually without help from nowhere, now out of impact.
Make NSSF can see what we do na Kafulum. For make NSSF can see the potential within of Kafulum in terms of agriculture and other line ministries them. We busy them for the Kanaya and see we then we able to develop this country. And Kafulum, I do believe say na a rich chiefdom, it gets a lot of potential. Now it makes the community so there for making NSSF can see. As you see, this race will only for cotton for a very long time, but yes, still with the now. If na machine or mechanic farming now we don't depend, we're not going to this year. So until 1, 2, 3 weeks, we don't know this harvesting. But for make people in the camp for court, it take you some time. And we don't want to make it so far at the end of the day, what you put now going, not going to pull out all. So with the help of the coordinator over there, we want no more for make incest safe we don't cancel, may pass on the message to the one that are concerned, most especially the Ministry of Agriculture, the organizations there, the NGOs there, with the support on agriculture. Because we don't buy the idea, the dream of His Excellency the President for say or for embark on agriculture. And I to believe say when they talk about agriculture, with the stakeholders, with the paramount chief there, with the traditional leaders there, or for take the lead. As long as we take the lead, we people in the follow we. But if we the leaders do not set an example, how will people get for follow we? And for Meko set a better example, a good example to them, we then see the need, the support what government they give in terms of agriculture, what big organizations them and NGOs and they give in terms of agriculture. So that then SSA will get the confidence say if they embark on agriculture, then SSA will get that same support today. So this now will demonstrate clearly that the entire country for say me as a paramount chief and the people of Kafolom we don't take His Excellency in word for say agriculture and a priority and for go na bush for make go work. Now you will see so today.
Well, that's the National Federation of Farmers. One for being a Fadija Pest Cleaning Control. Well, then champion for clean 10 markets them. Tilly Williams send this for you.
I'm the finance admin stock manager. Alright. Few weeks ago, City Council you contact for spray 10 marketing for cockroach, arata, mosquito, different insects there. So now I come to last market today, so Garrison Street. Then for me, I'll go to last market, Fisher Street.
Alright, family, how is an effective way?
Well, like we different from the others there. The chemical we get is very effective, and we know how to mix up. We make a power, not like the other one, they only like pattern where they go spray.
Alright, so what's everything take with this chemical? What's everything take with this chemical?
This chemical, we get now liquid chemical there, we get water. We get different type of chemical they use. We get fluid, we get chloroquine, different ones. 4 types different chemicals.
Alright, so since you need to for this kind marks, yes, so how this chemical powerful, no?
Yes. So maybe they give some of the marks, you know, the inhaler because a chemical.
So before you family, what do you want to family?
Well, we need to tell the public no more. Anytime when they're ready for spray for chicken, cockroach, arata, they consider Fadija Pest Control. We're always ready, and we're ready for give good service to customers.
Alright, well, not so beyond that. One for bringing the people in a tree planting, then they ask for make they help them for their wood, and some other things them. Well, one for let wanna listen to this.
Izo, the contending aspirant for the youth chairmanship position. Because the development they have the community structure will oversee the day-to-day affairs of the community. We will be a liaison between the community to council, from council to the central government. On Saturday we will organize a cleaning where almost half of the entire community population present. We work brilliantly and see how best the training will go, and I can tell you, be very much successful. Although we don't get a concern for the past 2 cleanings and where they clean the particular spot, but at the end of the day, they say rubbish is embarked on the place. So on this last cleaning, we involved some authorities and some police officers wherein then will help you pass on the message that that place we saw when they clean the water, the dirty don't go very close to the water. As the average say we want to transform the community, we want to liberate the community, because first of all the community divide, we want to bring the cohesion back. That malice, that divide we don't do, and come together for the community development. The community the private community, and the community need government attention because of another water, road not good, and all. So we want a national.
Thank you very much.
A national recognition. There the government will say there is a place in the mountain where when I tree planting, we need help and for see how best the people in life will be better. My number na 030412903.
Again?
03041.
All right, okay. Well, that's so the people in the tree planting, the request for help, especially for get good road and other things them where they lack. Well, quickly one for being on the last set of texts. In fact, we get a WhatsApp message. We say 3 years we don't pass. They say in Papa being passed away due to Ebola. Say let soul rest in perfect peace. This na Jane na Kamayama. All right, this police say dear. They say when make people understand waiting the law say. You see, because till now we're not able to explain to we, but waiting the law say from Alusain. They say let God bless Dan, and they say people them. They say they don't understand coffee order. They say we know they under coffee order. They say some people them business na late 11 o'clock na net they can make the money. So people them no go to pay every tax they're not able to make the money. They say good evening Dan Moss. They say dear. They say make the police take action and that man will go sell tramadol to then school picking them from Miss B na Mountain Court. Alright, they say we used to say me and my team would encourage the Minister for Water Resources for let improve Somalaton community for let them go supply dam before the end season. They say we will suffer during the dry season for water from Hanses Bangora. They said that most say we will come on a carnival live and can see Una. This is Bendu na Kisi. Alright, Bendu, you are welcome. This is ASP Samuel Conte. Thank you for Kanto where you said explain to me but the press release where police been pulled but the ban on street carnival for the festive season. Alright, well that's not the last set of texts and we want to tell you thank you for we una listen to the program. But I want to talk to you when you listen, especially the youth and other people for let una know say not to buy takiti or kitikata or bus now you're able for settle the problem. If you get problem, make sure say you channel them at the right channel so that they're able for teach you properly rather than you take stick, stone, bottle and other thing for fete. That they not go help you at all. Waiting will help you now for let you do them peacefully. Otherwise you go end up na Bamba Kayaka. Well, so we go meet back on Friday. And for tell thank to me colleague them, of course, Ibrahim Alim, Conte, of course, will help for let things meet you. And I get William Wise, Tete Kwashi, and of course, NSC and Fasonamo, they all put on for make this program reach you now. My producer, now Lucian Ganda. So we will meet back on Friday, Mina Dan Mosse, we bring this program come to you. Tata.
Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, a leading financial services provider, delivering value to all stakeholders.
Now me back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Now me back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Salon Commercial Bank. Now the People's Bank.
The People's Bank.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Salon Commercial Bank. Delivering value.
Delivering value.
We dey drive customer success.
For sure.
Insist on excellence. Integrity and commitment. Now that we stand for. Creating a climate of openness and trust. Personal values. Count on us.
You can count on us.
Team ethic. For sure. Count on us. Now we back. Now you back. Now we back. Salon Commercial Bank.
Delivering value.
Fode.
Yes, Papa.
But Dia send something for we. Auntie looks for it.
Okay.
Airtel money now na Orange money. Dial #144# for use Orange money. Send money, cash money, pay your own bill with Orange money and be part of over 15 lucky customers and agents them for win 1 million news every week for the next 10 weeks. This na the way for Tell Unakushe.
It's all about what matters to you. Orange.